Uh, hey, I just came back from looking at Happytime Murders. Yeah, you know that Jonah made by Jim Henson's brother that everyone thought was plagiarizing Sesame Street, but the whole time it was just adult comedy because in the title you should already have an idea that it's not Sesame Street. It's not for kids because it's called Happy Time Murders. I'm just saying, but that's besides the point. I came here to give y'all a review on it because I literally just finished seeing that bullshit. Okay. Happy Time Murders is your typical comedy noir. It's your typical comedy noir, buddy cop noir, bad boys, as those type of shits. Your typical duo, the other guy is like that. It's your typical duo noir crime flick, comedy crime flick with Melissa McCarthy, which I'll get into later. Shit. I remember I was literally sitting like literally outside in the lobby from here when I literally heard a post on us literally heard a post on my Google account about how ass that movie was because the day I got the account was when the day the movie came out, and more or less I was kind of a little. I'm not even gonna lie, but when I heard that post, and eventually when I saw a couple of reviews here and there before. When I heard a couple of reviews on it, on people how say how bad it was or how mediocre it was, I was kind of downtrodden a little bit when I read the reviews and I heard how bad it was in box office and whatnot and reception. And more or less, I was kind of pissed about it. Or at least, I was a little downtrodden, I was kind of melancholy about it when I heard how bad it was. But then again, I had to turn it up. And I'm like, I think I actually have to see this shit for myself to know what it's about. Well, obviously. Okay, I literally just got around to look at it. And I think I kind of know what all the noise is about, why, how mediocre and how bad the movie is that some people say. Okay, when I figure out what the main concept was, when people spilled the beans about how it was your typical a fictional world where there's humans and a fictional race of people that coexist in one world, and there's still racial disputes and whatnot against each other, like Bright, like Roger Rabbit and all this shit. And when I figured out that, I thought it was gonna be like this really political balls deep nitty gritty psychological political satire comedy. But when I just figured out it's just another flat-footed blue comedy of a movie, this surface level blue comedy film, and I was just so disappointed. Like there's like literally around every corner, most of the jokes was like some sex joke or some cum dick, pussy, ass joke, sex related joke. It was like always around the corner. They even had an incest joke, and they even had a mentally challenged joke. I'm like they was literally just pulling what they literally just was literally throwing shit on the wall and seeing what stick. It was literally just pulling anything out their ass and see what they got, and it was and it failed at so many attempts. Some jokes, it just seemed like it was just so unnecessary. There's all these innuendo racist things in it. It's supposed to be puppets. They were supposed to be, dubbed being, minorities and black people and whatnot. But you can tell it was just so many secret racial innuendos in them, and it was just really deterred me away from that shit. I did say I was going to mention, the more in-depth shit like Melissa McCarthy's character and whatnot. More or less throughout this whole movie, I usually don't. I usually don't critique. I usually don't negatively critique a whole anything because of one character. Because then again, you don't have to like a character to give a full explanation on something. Like you completely just erase that character out and just enjoy it for what it was. But it just seemed like, but considering Melissa McCarthy is the main running character, along with Phil Phillips, the blue puppet, the stereotypical private detective type character that was there. The fact that she's such a recurring, she's amongst the recurring, main characters of the movie. It just felt so I feel like I literally just wanted to walk out after just seeing that character. Like I swear, man, this movie is just so unfunny, so surface comedy, man. It was like I literally when I was looking at this junk, it was like people. It wasn't even like laugh out loud shit. Like people was literally just chuckling, like if you said a joke here and there and whatnot, it was like. No, it was, you like heard like chuckles and shit, like, and that was it. It wasn't like, it was like, like chuckles. It wasn't even like laugh out loud funny. It was here and there joke thing. More or less, Melissa McCarthy character is the real reason why I kind of I kind of actually despise this movie, but love to despise it, but despise to love it. Yeah, I'm a weird, I'm a complicated motherfucker, but more or less it's just this. She's just this prejudiced, racist, strong feminist character. This good cop, bad cop routine. Like she'll like still uphold the law, but still do some sneaky conniving shit. And it's just. The fact that of all people, her doing it, it's just made it so unfunny. Like I was so hoping like her character died in the movie. Like I was so annoyed by her bullshit of a character that I was hoping that she died in the movie. Melissa McCarthy in general, she's just not funny to me. I mean, she may be funny to like it's different strokes for different folks. She may be funny to anyone else, but she's just not funny to me. The whole strong, fat, dykish, pro-feminist character, fuck men, there's only girls up in here, we're strong, we're tough. That comedy just doesn't do it for me. So, Melissa McCarthy in general she's just not funny to me. Funny to someone else, not to me. Her type of comedy is not my type of comedy. So yeah, I'm just getting out the way. Her character, she's annoying as shit, like I said. She's your typical good cop, bad cop, type character. She's a raging alcoholic. She's a druggie. She's junky as shit. She's just like so racist. So this whole mean spirited comedy going on where you just seen the puppets just literally just have bad shit happen to them because they're puppets. It just wasn't doing it for me. The mentally challenged joke was just such a hit or miss. Like the mentally challenged joke, it was literally just like literally right here. Then it was not. And it was just there and whatnot. Most of the comedy of this is just so surface level. I thought this was gonna be laugh out loud comedy. Like when I was literally looking at this movie, I was literally waiting to laugh at it. But while I was looking at the movie, I was literally like this. And that's pretty much how my whole reaction throughout the movie. That's pretty much how I feel about this shit. It was just so dry and bland. I only saw half of this movie once, and literally just somewhere in the middle of the movie, I was literally just walking about. Literally, when I was getting to the middle of the movie, because you kind of knew what was going to happen. I literally just got up for a minute. I was literally just walking around. Like I was literally just fucking walking around. Like I mean, the movie was still playing, of course. I was looking at it. I was still hearing the audio and shit. But I was just so out of it in the middle of the movie. it was just from the middle of the scene, from the middle part of the movie, from the middle part, it was, you kind of knew what was gonna happen. You connect all the dots, and and they tried to make this, and the main antagonist of the film was this really rogue murderer, and they just kept it so concealed, like it was gonna be something big, but you kind of already knew what the fuck was going on. And it had this really strong pro-lesbian, pro-feminist SJW bullshit. The antagonists were lesbians. They were a lesbian, one puppet girl and one human girl. They were a lesbian duo, and apparently the reason why she became bad was, it was understandable, but it's just how that specific part of the comedy of the movie, how that part was played out was just really bad. Phil killed her dad trying to kill another puppet guy, because the puppet guy had his partner, which eventually became a MacGuffin and red herring, towards the end of the movie, that reoccurred again. Like, he accidentally killed her dad, and after all this shit, ever since, she always plotted her revenge against him. And they even did the unspeakable, like I said, with all the obvious lesbian references and all innuendos in this film. It was like, oh no, aside from, me doing this because you killed my dad, we do this because, we only need women. Yeah, feminist, pro-feminist, SJW, LGBTQ. It was just so hit or miss. And you kind of already knew what was going on when Melissa McCarthy and Melissa McCarthy's character and her little friend more or less snuck into her house and more or less covered the clues with the pictures stacked up of all the people they were killing. And the scene, especially the scene when she was talking to one of the cops and she crossed her legs open and you saw her snatch, and she had purple hair, and it reminisced to the little girl who had purple hair. And from right there, that comedy scene right there, I was just so, from there, that officially stated that I was like completely out of it. It was just hairy purple puppet pussy. Her pubes is purple. Get it? You saw her legs. But her hair is blonde or orange or whatever the fuck. It was the here and there. It was a here and there joke, just like with the mentally challenged puppets. It was a here and there joke. It was here and it was not there. It just totally went over my head. Oh God, man, this movie was stupid. This movie was just so surface humored, man. It was just so. And I know some people may say, you defiled Jim Henson. He's rolling in his grave. I'm not here to say any of that shit, man. Fuck it. It's a completely different work of art in my case. From Muppets and Sesame Street and all that shit. Man. Yeah, man, y'all already know what. Shit, I'm gonna have to give this movie a slight adequate, mostly entering obsolete. Slight adequate, mostly entering obsolete. And I think the only real reason why I'll be giving it an adequate is because I like the concept of the movie was interesting, but the movie itself was just shit. That's why I'm mostly giving it an obsolete. This pro-feminist SJW lesbian right shit in this movie was just so abysmal. It wasn't funny. They was trying to push some type of agenda in this movie. And I think that's why this movie was shit. Like, you don't have to push an agenda in a comedy movie. That's why it's called a comedy movie. It's not supposed to make sense because it's comedy. It's made to make you laugh. And this movie didn't make me laugh. This movie was just so fucking stupid, man. Like and subscribe if you like this video. Give notifications if you like this channel. And like always, man, the Eye of the Storm is watching you.